Hi Capricorn, how are you guys? We're going to do your reading. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter if you want, whatever intention you set. Please be sure to check out your other placements if this does not resonate, or even if it does, because your different placements correlate to different areas of your life. So all my readings are timeless, as well as my extendeds. I don't have very many, but the ones I've done have been eerily detailed and accurate, so I highly recommend those. I will list some down below if they would go well with this reading. Let's go ahead and get started. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I would love to hear how you're doing in the comments. Another thing is, there's a lot of crazy energy going around right now, so I would like for everybody, if you wouldn't mind, just take a deep breath, clear your space. And let's begin. Also, if you want to manifest with us and you haven't yet, the last Leo video, I did group manifestation in the comments. If you want to just go into the comments, there are still about 100 comments. I don't know how many actually, but I need to respond to a lot, but I am circling back on every single comment and helping you manifest. So if you just go to the comments in the Leo video and put your manifestation in those comments, then we'll do a group manifestation. We will do it for your sign eventually, but right now I can only do one sign at a time, so I can really focus on it. Okay, let's have me stop rambling. So Sandpiper Spirit, I love this so far. Look at these sunflowers. Sandpiper Spirit, you know, those are the little birds on the beach that run when the wave comes in and then they run back out. They're so like playful. Okay, so this is it says be playful. And then you have the miracles are endless, the cow spirit. So these two cards together have a feel of, it's really time to be playful. I also pulled the magician. I wish I had held it, but I'm going to put these back and do a full tarot spread. But it looks like what is happening here is you have really worked hard, you've manifested and made things happen, or you've put, things into motion and achievements into motion. I hate to say it, I feel some stress here, but it's time to relax and have fun and let this blossom. Let these seeds, oh my gosh, look at that, 5, 1 and 1, 5. So those are 6s, but interesting, right? Also, it could be, it breaks down to a 3 if you add them all. But just very, it may be a good time for you to enjoy, sit back and take a deep breath and, like in the beginning of the reading where I said, let's take a deep breath. It may be a good time for you to have your aha moment, or your, I worked so hard. I've got a lot of things in motion, and, maybe give yourself a pat on the back. Okay, let's look at what's going on in love. So we have the Star card, again, very positive, wish fulfillment, dreams coming true, maybe dreaming, the High Priestess. That's somebody who knows, she's confident, she doesn't have to tell people how good she is, she doesn't have to, share her knowledge, she just kind of sits back and is aloof, but she has confidence, she knows, she just likes to sit back and watch things play out. She doesn't try to control things. So back to this again, I feel like there's an element here of wishes being filled, completed or in process here. If this is whoever you're thinking about, but if it's love, either way, there's a huge amount of success and victory here. I was feeling this as a return, but it's actually not a return. It's 6 of Wands. It could be a return, but regardless, this is you in your glory, wishes being fulfilled. I don't think it's been handed to you. I think it's because of hard work, because I did have the magician fall out. But now it's time to sit back and watch it all play out, okay? And that could be love. It could be parent. Oh, interesting. Ooh, 10 of Wands. Yeah, I think you've done a lot of hard work. Let me put that where it goes. Leave it there so I don't forget it later. Okay, so Capricorn, the Empress. That's interesting because I just had the Emperor. So if you guys are in a divine partnership, or a divine partnership, a twin flame relationship, ooh, there you are, but there's the Three of Cups. So this may be indicating there may be some, you know, a little bit of too much indulgence or self-medicating, maybe some obsession. The Devil card typically, it could be obsession, but it's like being tied to something. Maybe something, I hate to say it, I am feeling maybe some self-medicating or drinking for some of you. But what I was saying is I'll link some twin flame extendeds down below if they're really good if you're in a twin flame. Or if you're in any relationship and feel stuck. Page of Swords. Page of Swords, Ten of Swords. That's a painful ending. Page of Swords is somebody who's extremely inquisitive. Six of Pentacles and Eight of Wands. So Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands is what I meant. And that's the second time I've seen that. Queen of Cups could be dealing with a, wow, my goodness. Could be dealing with a water sign. Looks like there's a lot of love, and it also looks like there's going to be a return. I felt it in the beginning, but I read the card wrong. So Judgment card, that could be, it could be a judgment call. But it's often reconciliation, somebody wanting a second chance. There was a lot of attention on a painful ending with that Page of Swords. Maybe spying, along with the Devil card. Maybe some spying, some obsession. You guys let me know. All right, there's the Magician I was telling you about. Wow. So somebody's manifesting. Your all's energy is coming through super strong here. Let me adjust my little feet. Okay. The Magician and the Lovers. So the Lovers is a decision. The Magician is, you know, making something happen. Aries energy. Also Capricorn. Wow. Taking action. You know, this is going to sound crazy, but you know what I just got? Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Knight of Wands, that's passionate, coming in fast with action. Five of Pentacles, out in the cold, feeling abandoned, sad, protective. Sad. And then here we have, remember, all this is stemming from the Magician and the Lover. So this is all like a decision. The Lovers is a twin flame, you know, indication again, but the Magician is the Magician is manifesting a decision. And why do I feel like somebody's trying to punish somebody? Ace of Cups, manifesting possibly a new beginning in love that begins with a message. Somebody might be tempting, sending a maybe what seems to be a little bit of a fishy message. Maybe it's not real substantial. I don't know, you guys. Could you guys be trying to manifest someone back just so you can tell them no? I don't think I've ever had that come up in a reading. But, how sneaky. Yeah, look. It's like, okay, let me just say this and then, you know, I'll mind my own business. Well, no, I won't. But if you want somebody back, don't shut them down too fast. You know, hear them out, okay? You just don't want to shut someone down and then regret it. I don't know. Somebody's going, yeah, I do. Okay, I don't know. That's crazy, but it's strong. Somebody wants to manifest someone back or have somebody want them back just so they can say no. It's like, and that's understandable if somebody, you know, dogged you or abandoned you. Yeah, look at that. Sweet memories. This is a return. Someone from the past. Oh, dang. Guys, justice. Yeah, strong message. So it looks like somebody's going to return only to be shut down. Maybe it's not your intention, but I felt that it was. And then maybe it's to teach them a lesson with this wheel of karma, wheel of fortune, forward motion, divine direction, divine timing. Maybe you feel like you're the one to teach them a lesson. Just, you know, there's wisdom. Justice is about making things equal. An eye for an eye, maybe? Wow. I know a lot of you are going to go, no, that's not right. But, oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a false mask. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. It's a false mask. See that? It's causing confusion, bringing back, manifesting a return. I think you're going to get it. And then looky here. We have justice and judgment. These are legal. Some of you, this might be a legal battle. And oh my gosh. If somebody is, wow, Capricorn. Okay, cross watchers maybe. If somebody, if you guys are in a legal battle, this could be indicating, we're going to have to dig deeper. But it looks like somebody's you're wearing a false mask to bring back a return. But this worries me. So justice, that's, you know, balance. This is legalities. This is a return. This is also somebody getting their karma, major karma. If you are in a legal battle, let me try and pull this in real quick. Yeah, there's the Emperor husband. Oh, I swore I saw the Emperor. Did I not? Maybe it was the Empress. Okay. One moment. I'm going to pull this in because this is... Okay. Wheel of Fortune. So we definitely have karma, right? Something moving forward. Justice, judgment. And I'm afraid you may be playing with fire. Something could backfire. Let me... This Hierophant is truth and ethics, okay? Also, it's also marriage, right? It's a high-level relationship, but also it's a mentor. So if you are in a legal battle and you may be getting sweet-talked or something, just be aware. There might be a false mask involved. This is very clearly saying, listen to your mentor. Don't. I would follow your lawyer's advice or your mentor's advice regarding if somebody's saying, trying to guide you, and now you guys, this is a general reading, so you can throw all this out if you need to, but this is just be aware that if somebody's saying this doesn't feel right, you need to do the legal way, or you need to, take this advice, it's for your own good, then this could be a warning for that. But I feel like for a lot of you, you're the one pulling, oh, there's a Tuesday hair. But I also feel love. So look at that. 10 of Cups, the Lover. We're going to lay out a spread. This is crazy. All right. Let's dive in deeper. We might have to grab a new deck. Okay. Let's see. Your energy. The Star. Wishes, fulfillment. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But the Star, healing, hope. I just don't want anybody to trick you, okay? So stay on course. Don't overrule your professional advice is what I'm thinking. 8 of Wands, forward motion, coming in fast. 6 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Wands is recognition, being recognized. In reverse, though. What's your person's energy? Interesting. Underneath the star, we have the well. This is also wishes and manifesting. Interesting. This is like a bonus card. This also, I'm feeling completion. I'm not sure. Page of Cups. See, this is how your person views the situation. Page of Cups. Offering, you know, something little, nothing substantial. Maybe there's somebody trying to sweet talk you into taking less than you deserve. That does not sound like Capricorn, but we're going to stick with what the cards say. 10 of Wands. So how they view you, heavily burdened. Maybe somebody's going to take advantage of you just wanting, you know, to get it over with. There's that Two of Swords. Behind the scenes. Stalemate. Something feels blocked. Tarot's advice, leave the situation, leave anything that's difficult, get out of there. There's still swords there, so there's still some wounding. I am so ready for some happier readings. Six of Pentacles. Outcome. Somebody that has more than the other. Right? Oh, I don't know. Should I even post this? There's the Nine of Wands. Wounded. Three of Pentacles. Wow. Twin flame again. I may not figure this out, you guys. I'm going to read you the cards, but I don't know if I'm going to figure out the big story here. So help me out if you want to in the comments. I would like that. Nine of Wands, and I apologize if this doesn't, you know, I'll pull some oracles and we'll get some, hopefully get some more guidance. Nine of Wands is wounded by what? This foundation? Maybe there's three working together. Three of Pentacles, cooperation. We're going to have to clarify that Four of Wands is, you know, twin flame. Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's a new love. Four Swords coming up. We have healing. Maybe taking a step back, taking a break, clearing your head. And there she is again, the Queen of Cups. She is very loving and emotional. And the Knight of Cups. So that's the outcome. Let's get one more. And the Emperor. Divine Masculine again. Well, this is all over the place, isn't it? Tell me about this Eight of Wands, and tell me about this whole first row. Let's clarify. Okay, Twin Flame. Queen of Swords. I don't know, you guys, but there's a toxic energy here. There's a toxic third energy, possibly a husband. The Empress is the Queen of Swords. Maybe. See, that sword is down. There's some beautiful, beautiful energy here. And a need to hold your ground. Ten of Pentacles. Don't sell yourself short is what it's saying. Again, remember in the beginning I felt that somebody was maybe manifesting someone back just to, you know, then tell them no. This first row is something's coming in fast. Do you feel like it's wish fulfillment or things are going your way? But your person's energy is Six of Wands in reverse. That's not a good energy. And then Queen of Swords. The Empress may be getting cut out. Karma all over this. Okay, tell me about this. I'm really curious about this Four of Wands. What's going on with this Four of Wands in the recent past? High Priestess. Again, somebody who sits back and just watches and lets it all play out. You hear my wind chimes? Aren't they beautiful? Okay, the Lovers, and then Temperance. Wow. Oh, okay. Three of Pentacles. I think somebody's going to fake cooperate. Or somebody is fake cooperating. You need to trust your intuition. Lovers, making a decision. Temperance. So the Temperance is, you know, not giving too much, not getting too much. It's very sustained balance. It's like a tightrope. Oh, there's something like, you know, beating them at their own game. Why do we have the Lovers? I'm going to grab another deck. Oh, man. Libra energy, Justice. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Okay. You guys have something toxic going on, so just be careful. Listen to your lawyer. Don't let somebody convince you you don't need a lawyer if you are in a legal battle. Something toxic, karmic. Looks like it's coming at you pretty fast. Wow. What is up with these negative readings? Oh, yeah. Some towers coming in fast. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm being a drama queen. Okay. You guys, you're going to have to put the parts where they fit. But there's forward motion, towers, you know, causing a tower. This is all in the recent past, so maybe it's already happened. But this is like, don't be left out in the cold. Don't be fooled. There's judgment here. I mean, how much more? And then we also have Strength, right? That's holding back, the Lion and the Lamb. This is don't be fooled. We have the Justice card, the Devil, the Justice, the Lovers. This is about a decision and big time karma. It's just a warning. I don't want to post it. What was that? Did y'all hear that? No place like home. Go. Okay. There's that. This is like the Four of Wands that we got too. Chaos and conflict in between two worlds. You know, Capricorn, I don't know. This does not seem like a typical Capricorn scenario, but there's something about a mess and you need to go the distance. Don't short yourself what you deserve right now. What else can I pull? This is crazy. Let me see. Let's pull some things. If you're, again, I just keep getting this. Don't let somebody sweet talk you out of your, you know, your fair share or something like that. I hope this is helpful. This is one of those readings I really don't want to post, but hopefully you guys can get something out of it. I mean, obviously there's a warning here. The Hangman. The Hangman and the Four of Swords. Again, that's, you know, resting, and there's the Strength card. And there's the Eye. So the Moon card is about, you know, something's in the shadows. Something that cannot be seen, but there's an eye in it. That's like that all-knowing eye. And then we have this, you know, a line being tamed, but I can't get past, we kept having that High Priestess. Trust your gut, and don't let anybody short you. God, I really would love to know what's going on here. All right, but definitely some karma going on, and I guess that's all I can tell you. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't feel satisfied. I'm just a tarot reader, hoping for a good message. See, I felt this too. I feel like once you get past all this, the sun, you're going to have happiness again. The sun is going to shine again. And we had that moon. This is calling for you to be strong, but not... the strength card is about, you know, being strong. But there's this eye with this moon is like, don't be fooled. You know, you can see more. I think you have a good... idea that something's going on here. You've healed from the past enough to open your heart to new love. And I think somebody's going to try and get you back. And there's some, you know, like malice. I feel like there's some malice. Heart-to-heart discussions and clear, assertive communication to help you understand and be understood. Very nice. So here we go back to the very first cards. All of your great work has opened the door for divine solutions and support. Please tell me what this is about, you guys. I hope this was helpful. It was all over the place, so it definitely. But you've got. Let me get a something more on love, future. What's coming? What's coming? Tell me something good for Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn rising, by the way. You and another are connected in the spirit realm and can transmit thoughts and emotions. You guys have some twin flame energy here. So telepathy. You may have your next person, maybe you can kind of feel them calling you or pulling toward you. Ooh. Look at that. There's a gap in time, space, or another perception during which things are working beneath the surface. Let it be. I think you guys have something going on. Another, maybe a twin flame coming. Maybe this mess has kept you away from your twin flame. Connect with your spirit guides, archangels, and ancestors. They will guide you, okay? Yeah, there you go. Challenge ahead. Guess not all tarot readings are rainbows and butterflies. I am ready for some, though. Face this challenge head on and look at it as an opportunity for improvement. Your will may be tested, but stand in your beliefs and be strong. This is everything I was trying to articulate here. I hope you guys are still watching and didn't, get frustrated and bail on me. Manifestation. Practice the law of attraction to attract what you want into your life. What we think is what we create into our physical reality through thought, meditation, and daily affirmations. Something beautiful is coming. You're just going to have to weather the storm. There could be an Aries involved, but definitely I'm feeling there's a lot of cups. There's a lot of love looking into the future, and there is a new beginning here. Okay? And there's a lot of twin flame energy. All right, I love you guys. Please let me know in the comments. I'm going to pray for you guys and try and just send you guys a bunch of positive energy to get you through this. But it's gonna be an outcome, a good outcome. You're protected. Looks like there's somebody else. Maybe this is somebody in, a relative that's passed or something. I think it's a love interest. I think that you have a pull towards somebody. Maybe there's some telepathy going on. But you've got a challenge ahead and you need to stay strong. Don't lose your playful spirit. Miracles are endless. And there's something going on here with this 5115. Crazy powerful. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Please let me know in the comments. And I love you. Bye, Cappy.